wheel to wheel, it's skill and pride. We're racing clean with fire inside. Every turn a test of guts, fast and fair, no ifs or buts. Respect runs deep in every lane. We fight for wins, not for fame. Precision rules the track right here. Built on sweat, built on gear. Pushing hard but never low. Side by side we let it go. WFO, why freaking open, steal the show. Brotherhood on every lap, no cheap shots, no dirty taps. WFO, legends racing, friendships grow. Full send, all in, let it flow. This is WFO. It ain't just wins, it's how we stand. We lift each other hand in hand. From practice nights to final flags, we've got each other's backs. Hard racers, clean lines, sharpen steel through battle times. No ego, no shame, just honor in the name. WFO, wide freaking open, let it roll. Chasing greatness every show with the best you'll ever know. WFO, racing hard and keeping true. There's no other league like this crew. This is WFO.
When the lights drop and the engines roar, this is where champions are made. WFO Racing League, wide freaking open.
WFO, why freaking open, steal the show. Brotherhood on every lap, no cheap shots, no dirty taps. WFO,
Welcome in, everybody. Let's see if I can get this. I got 2 minutes. I can maybe get this done again. I'll redo it. I'll redo the intro. Good evening, race fans, and welcome back to another week of side-by-side action at WFO Xfinity Series, brought to you by RGC Mortorsports. We're under the lights tonight at Richmond Raceway for Week 5, and the championship picture is really starting to take shape. So far, we've seen Adam Matz take the opener at Daytona. Andrew Wagner took Week 2 at Kansas. Keaton Tripp won in Vegas. And Dakota Floyd won last week at Charlotte. Now we hit the short track here at Richmond, and Adam Matz is sitting atop the point standings at 166 points, currently holding a 23-point lead over Jerry Cochran. Ricky Fagone is going to be holding out the third spot. Behind them, you've got Jacob Daniels, Randy Showers, and Chuck Sweeting. But one mistake tonight could shuffle that deck. Expect elbows out racing, bump and run passes, and this 3/4 mile drama under the Virginia lights. Short track racing at its finest. So strap in and hold on. Week 5's about to go green here at Richmond Raceway. See? I did it again. I'm proud of that. So we got the guys out there qualifying right now. Got about 30 seconds left, it looks like. So once they get their qualifying in, we will do the pole and starting grid presented by Grace and Jade Photography. Grace and Jade Photography, based in Virginia, capturing stories nationwide. Learn more at graceandjadephotography.com. So, let's see. See if they got their grid going here yet. All right. There is the pace car. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, that's what I did. Okay. That's what I did. All right. Well, let me get this started because there's going to be quick and they're going to take off. So, our grid tonight. Helps if I hit the right button. Starting first tonight is going to be Keaton Tripp. He's going to take the pole. Richard Holland is going to be his outside in second place. Then you got Jerry Cochran will be starting third. John McMillan will be starting in fourth. Adam Matz will be starting 5th. Brandon Showers will be starting 6th. Chuck Sweeting will be starting 7th, with TJ Lead is outside starting in 8th. Junior Harville will be 9th, with Randy Showers starting 10th. John Wimbish will be starting 11th, with Tommy Haynes who is outside in 12th. Vern Bradley will be starting 13th, with Ray Polking starting 14th. Ricky Fagone will be 15th. Jacob Daniels will be 16th. Anthony Philpott will be starting 17th tonight, with Jeff Martin starting 18th. Ronald Hall will be here tonight in 19th, with Matthew Powers in 20th. Nick Hunt will be starting 21st, with Burt Wilson starting 22nd. Lance Yancey will be here tonight in 23rd, with Glenn Jameson starting in 24th. Michael McCauley will be starting 25th, with Steve Bryan starting 26th. And Gary Wright will be 27th. So we have 27 cars tonight. Okay. And we're green. We got Keaton Tripp in the lead, Jerry Cochran in second, Richard Holland in third, John McMillan fourth, and Adam Matz is currently fifth. See Keaton out front. Keaton and Jerry running out front, and then you see the pack behind them. We'll go ahead and hop on here with Richard. Kind of get more of a view of the pack, see what's happening. See John McMillan back there in the 15. What's going on, Terry? Welcome in, welcome in. Got Keaton out in the lead with a .24 in front of Richard. Or I'm sorry, in front of Jerry. Jerry is .8 in front of Richard. So there's already a gap going for them guys. We saw during practice these guys were pretty loose. So we'll see how long they can hold on to her. We're already seeing some lap traffic though in front of Keaton. Off in the distance. Catching up to him quick. Not quite sure. Maybe Matthew Powers there. Yep, that is Matthew Powers in the 20. They are going to go around. And that will put Matthew Powers down a lap. So we'll go back here and watch how the rest of them come up and see if they can make their way around. Sounds like 4 sets of tires tonight for these guys, so plenty of tires. .150 laps. Short track action, like I say, 3/4 lap. 3/4 lap, 3/4 mile. We're starting to single file it up, so we'll go ahead and march through the line here. So you got Keaton Tripp out front with Jerry Cochran right behind him. Then you got Richard Holland back here, about a second and a half back now. Then you got John McMillan, currently running 4th place. Brandon Showers is running 5th. Adam Matz right here in 6th place, and you got Chuck Sweeting will be running in 7th. TJ Lee is going to be in your 8th spot with John Wimbish right behind him in 9th. Vern Bradley is going to round out your top 10. Moving on back, you got Junior Harville in that 99. He's currently running in 11th with Randy Showers right behind him in 12th. Tommy Haynes is going to be running here in 13th place. Going to challenge right now for that 12th spot, looks like. Not quite enough to get around. From what I was hearing during practice, it is difficult to get around and pass. So unless a guy starts to break loose or an opening presents itself, there might not be a lot of passing going on here. You see Tommy getting a little loose, getting back into that straightaway, and that's what we were kind of talking about. Saw a lot of guys during practice testing out to see what they could and couldn't do. A lot of wall tests, a lot of time in the grass. So with 11 laps in, it's good to see that we are already doing well, doing much better than the practice. So moving on back, we got Ricky Fagone currently running in 14th with Ray Polking behind him in 15th. Then you got Jacob Daniels, he's back there in 16th place with Ronald Hall in 17th. Moving back a little bit further, you got Anthony Philpott in that 37, currently running 18th place. You got Nick Hunt in 19th. Then you got Lance Yancey, who's going to round out your top 20. Moving on back, you got Burr Wilson in 21st with Glenn Jameson behind him in 22nd. Mike McCulley will be back there in 23rd with Gary Wright in 24th. Stephen Bryan is running 25th right now. Jeff Martin is in 26th. And Matthew Powers, we saw him as the leaders were going around him. He is currently in 27th place. Moving back up front here, we've got Keaton Tripp in the lead with a 0.3 gap in front of Jerry Cochran. And then between them, John McMillan has moved up. Richard Holland has fallen back some spots. But John McMillan is now in third with a almost 2 seconds behind Jerry. So those leaders just continuing to grow that lead. I need to get the grid off of there. Forgot all about that. See, so we got Chuck Sweeting battling. This battle right here is about a 0.2 gap. Get back here, Jacob Daniels looks like he's starting to move to the inside. Ricky Fagone going to take that spot away. Oh, Jacob getting a little loose going around that corner. Good evening, Scotty. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, we just saw somebody take the wall back there. That was Lance Yancey, I believe. Lance bouncing off the wall again there. So going back up front here, we see Keaton Tripp still holding on to the lead. Jerry Cochran still holding on behind him. John McMillan breaking that lead, or breaking that gap down. They're down to a 1.3 right now. And then behind these two, see Brandon Showers, that's about a 1.3 gap also. Yeah, and Matt's Vern Bradley. Looks like Vern was trying to take an outsider out on that. Kind of watch here and see if he's taking a different path or if he's just trying to work away between these two and try and get a spot to open a door and walk through. Here we see Brandon going to the outside. Vern's going to drop down to the inside. That might be a door that he is seeing open. It's definitely a door open for Adam to go around. So Adam makes his way around Brandon and gets out. Starts working on that gap between him and Chuck. Chuck's trying to work his way to the inside of John McMillan. Your battle for third right here. Chuck managing to get around John. See Vern getting up here and getting around. Vern moving up. See these guys starting to break loose now going around these corners. Where's your top 10 at? Your top 10 is right here. Keaton Tripp managing to maintain his lead out front. Jerry Cochran's still holding along with him. But then there's a second gap now between these guys and Chuck Sweeting. Chuck squeezing around the inside of that lap traffic. Vern up currently 7 spots. Battling with Richard Holland right now. Looks like he slid a little bit on that corner, so he's going to lose a little bit of momentum and have to drop back behind Richard. Seems starting to get loose, so that's going to give Brandon the opportunity to get that spot back. Vern's going to go back to his outside line and try and see if he can't keep his tires back. Try and get some grip to maintain his spots. Meanwhile, we got Adam Matz up here trying to chase down John McMillan. John McMillan has fallen back 2 seconds behind Chuck Sweeting for third. You got Chuck Sweeting up here running all by himself. He's got about a second gap behind or in front of him to get to Jerry, and he's got a 2.3 second behind him. So he's just out here running all by his lonesome. Ivan will be out for a few weeks. He has stuff he needs to take care of, so he will be out for a few weeks. I believe is what he said. McCulley is in here. He is currently running. He's in 22nd spot right now. You know, if you were paying attention when we went through this, you would know who's here and who's not, B&B. Just saying. Just saying. It's getting ever closer, getting up around John McMillan. Working that inside line. It's going to push John outside, and I know your work. Well, you should. This is important. Oh, you see John tagging the wall there. That is going to let Adam run away a little bit. Richard Holland back here is going to start catching up now. Everybody's pretty gapped out between each other. It looks like our closest gap right now is going to be right here between Ray and Junior. And just like that, he's going to go in and around, and Junior's going to go back to the inside and try and get that spot back. Oh, yes, put the gummy bears down. Quit stealing the gummy bears. Maybe that's why you're sick. You had too many. Really? All right, so Keaton Tripp is now a half second in front of Jerry. Jerry is a half second in front of Chuck. Chuck is now 3 seconds in front of Adam. Richard Holland is 1.3 seconds behind Adam. John McMillan trying to hold on to his positions. Vern Bradley right here. Looks like he maintained, and Brandon fell back a little bit, so Vern's going to hold on to 7th spot right now. Here we've got our battle between Ricky Fagone and Jacob Daniels. This is currently for 15th place. What the hell's going on, nation? Or cheaper than kings, since apparently you forgot your nation account still. Chuck making his way around Jerry. And guess what? Just like that, we have crossed 50 laps already tonight. We are already a third way through this race. We're the third way through this race. Looks like our tightest battle right now is going to be right here. Randy Showers and Tommy Haynes is about a .14. You got TJ Lee right there with him. John Wimbish also. So this is your battle 9th through 12th right now. Those 4 vehicles. And if you want to include Ray, he's back there in 13th spot in that number 5. See Brandon. Nope, that wasn't Brandon. That is Randy. Randy working his way inside of Tommy Haynes. Not quite doing it. Saw him break loose there, so he lost his momentum, but he's gained it back a little bit there. Get a little bit of a check up there on that corner. Tommy dropping down to the inside. They're now battling. Oh, Randy gonna catch the wall. Gonna open the door opportunity for Tommy to go back around again. Tommy going back to the outside again. Randy going to the inside, trying to work his way around John. It's officially going to time him getting that spot, so he is now taken 9th away from John Wimbish. Now he's going to work his way to take down that difference between him and Brandon. See Randy getting loose there, almost taking the wall again. Managing to hold on. Meanwhile, back out front here, we got Keaton Tripp getting around lap traffic. He's got Chuck Sweeting on his tail. Chuck Sweeting got that gap down to a 0.3. Jerry Cochran is back there at about 0.74 behind Chuck. So these guys are battling their way around. We are 60 laps now down. Definitely a much different showing than what we saw during practice, which is actually normal for these guys. These guys push it to see what they can and can't do, and then when they get out here, they hold on, and we've gone 60 laps caution free at Richmond. It's pretty remarkable. Looks like that gap that was there is no longer there. Burt got around. Looks like TJ Lee working on this group still. TJ's holding on to the inside line. Tommy going high. So you got John Wimbish, Tommy Haynes, TJ Lee, and Ray Polking. That is your battle right now for 10th through 13th. You see Ray moving to the inside of TJ there. He's going to take that spot away from him that time around. Jacob Daniels is going to look at that door and possibly come through it also. Not quite enough to get through. See TJ having a different checkup spot than Jacob, and Jacob almost into the back of TJ on that lap. Jacob looking to the inside this time around. See if he can do it this time around. See TJ catching the wall there. Trying to hold on to his spot. He doesn't want to give it up, so he's battling a little hard. Broke a little loose and got into the wall. That's going to give Jacob the opportunity to get in and around. Jacob going high. TJ holding on to that low line. Moving on up, we see Ray up here battling for 11th spot with John. And actually, Jacob is going to sneak to the outside and battle for that spot from Ray. Jacob trying to use that high line for momentum. Tagging the wall a little bit there. TJ Lee's going to drop back down the inside, and this is quite the battle we got going on here. Definitely different lines going on. Different pathways, different braking points. We're seeing it all kind of happen. Going 2 wide, almost went 3 wide for a second there. TJ sneaking down to the inside, starting to get that spot taken away, but it looks like John is going to hold on just a little bit. Go back here. TJ now getting in front of John, but John holding on to the outside spot. Jacob going kind of a 3rd wide spot, but not quite. He's still back there in a gap, so TJ taking the high line this time around. John's going to take that inside, look for the opportunity to try and squeeze him and take it away, but TJ going to hold on to it. TJ's starting to get a gap there. Jacob Daniels going to go to the inside of John, try and work his way around this time around. You see this group is now breaking up. We are officially halfway through this race. 75 laps down. 75 to go. So with that, we will go through the line here again. We got Keaton Tripp currently in the lead still. Has led every lap so far. Chuck Sweeting is in 2nd place. Jerry Cochran in 3rd. Adam Matz is holding on to 4th place. Richard Holland is in 5th, climbing his way back up from his earlier, not sure if it was an incident, what exactly happened, but he fell back, and now we see him climbing his way back up again. John McMillan has fallen back some. He's now in 6th place. Vern Bradley is still holding on to 7th place. Brandon Showers is maintaining 8th place. Tommy Haynes in 9th, and Randy Showers is going to maintain your top 10. Ray Polking will be in 11th with TJ Lee behind him in 12th. Jacob Daniels is going to be in 13th. 14th is going to go to Burt Wilson. John Wimbish is going to be right here in your 15th spot. Junior Harville is going to be behind him in 16th with Glenn Jameson in 17th. Ricky Fagone is going to be 18th with Nick Hunt in 19th. And there he is, Mike McCulley in that. I didn't even realize that he went to the Little Mermaid car tonight. And we've got a caution. Oh, we see a stopped car there. Jacob Daniels getting spun out there. See Keaton getting caught in that. Let's see. Who was... Let's see. That was 20, I believe. That's who I saw kind of involved with that. So let's pop back here. That was C20 spinning out right in front of Jacob. Let's go to Jacob and see his view of that. Don't know where to go. Runs right in the side of him. It's out of the way, and not sure was that rewind that back a little bit, see who all hit him. Looks like that was Ricky got caught in that. Keaton got caught catching him. All right, well, there you go. The guys are going to go in and pit, and that should give them enough to get through the rest of this race. So they will get lined back up behind the pace car. Not exactly sure. Looks like Chuck Sweeting managed to, unfortunately. So he's going to get a wave around, and he'll be almost end of line. Pace car is going to drop down. These guys are trying to get situated. We're going to go green. Keaton Tripp is going to take that jump, and Adam Matz is going to take second spot. And we've got a caution. All right, so looks like let's go this way. Let's rewind that. See 187 coming in here. Gotta come up into the 60 there. Let's rewind here and see what else happened. We saw this kind of... see, who was that? That was the 15, I think, that got taken out on that one. Brandon getting caught a little bit on there. Alright, so let's go up here, go back to the end of session. These guys are lined back up, or getting lined back up. All right, pace car is going to drop down. And we are back green. Keaton Tripp again, getting that good jump. Adam Matz is going to be in second place. Brandon Showers holding on to third. Adam Matz is going to be currently holding on to your second spot. Brandon Showers is going to be running third. Vern Bradley is going to be here in fourth place. Tommy Haynes is going to be fifth. TJ Lee is going to be sixth. Randy Showers currently in seventh place. Ray is going to be eighth. Glenn is currently running ninth. John just took ninth away from Glenn, and Chuck's working his way on the inside there. Going to look like he might take that away also and take that spot. Glenn currently in 10th. Chuck currently 11th. Burt Wilson. Oh, I see Junior going sideways. I'm surprised that caused the caution to come out because he went to the inside. See him just break loose there, go sideways. So yeah, I'm surprised that caused the caution actually. Being that he ducked down or went to the inside there, went into the grass, but apparently we will line back up. Jacob Daniels getting the lucky dog. right.
All right.
Oh, hell.
Yes, it has come to you.
It is. We don't know what it is, but it has come to me apparently, huh?
You said hell, so here it is. What's going on, buddy?
Not much. How's it going? Been a couple
up here,
weeks.
so, you know. No, it hasn't.
Yes, it has.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, I'm definitely thinking so.
I'll have my attorneys look into it.
Okay, you do that.
Like I have attorneys.
Well, and there we go. We're back green again. Keaton getting that jump once again. Brandon Shower's going to work that inside, almost get around Adam, but looks like he's going to fall back now. Adam is going to maintain second. He's going to come up on Keaton. So what have you been up to, Mr. Nation?
I have been up to work and, work.
And
What have you been up to?
we have another caution.
Some of my bitch.
Son of a bitch. All right, let's see
What
what
we see.
happened.
This is why
What
we
the-
can't have nice things.
That's not going to be it. They're saying that was on him. See if he just spun out or what exactly happened here. Hit the previous crash and it didn't do anything, so
Let's watch.
let's watch. Yep, just kind of broke loose. And into the inside wall. And give it a little love tap there. And catch the inside wall again.
There is that.
No parking on the infield.
You got to park somewhere.
This is true. This is true. All right, well. We went 80
Damn, that
laps
looks like it hurt.
caution free, just about. And now we've just got caution, caution, caution.
It is Richmond. I'm surprised you only had 4 so far.
Well, and they've all been in the last like 20 or so laps, 15 laps. Because we're at 100, we're at 103 laps already now. I want to say it was like, because we went halfway without caution. So I'm pretty sure, I want to say it was like around 80 is when we had our first caution, and now we've had 4 since then. So, well, 3 more since then.
All right, so what are we betting on how many more cautions in the next 20 laps?
Well, I'm not 100% sure because,
That's why it's called a bet.
well, I'm going to say 2 more. No,
All right,
no, I'm going to say 1.
I'm going to go 4 in the next 20.
You're going to go 4 in the next 20? I'm going to say they're going to settle down and get 1 more.
I like your optimism, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, we went, like I say, we went the first 80 without it, so I started
Say
going
4
into the pits and getting tires and swapping things around, and now they're loose. So once they get that settled back in and settled down, they'll be good. We will see the pace car drop down this time around. no idea. We are now green. Keaton again with that jump. Adam Matz and Brandon Showers are going to be 2 and 3. TJ Lee's moved up into 4th place. And there's a caution.
See, there's one.
And that'll be the last one.
I think I'm going to win this one, buddy.
Well, if you're close enough without going over.
Yeah, we can't go over.
So if there's only 3, I still win.
No, because I was closer than you.
But you were over.
No, I said 4 and
Yeah.
20. Wait,
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
That is what you said.
I said 4 and 20 because I win.
So 187 going around there that time around. Yeah, closest without being over.
I'm not over yet.
You are over currently.
No,
You
I
need
said
4 or
and
5.
20.
You need 4 or more to be get better.
No, I need 4 or... Oh, fuck you, dude. You got me all fucking confused. Dick.
All right. Well, I'm not sure what happened, but it looks like Keaton went into the pits.
What brought out the caution?
It was
That, yeah.
Jeff
okay,
Martin
now I see.
spun out.
I'm way behind you.
Oh, I'm sharing it live if you'd like to watch it as we go.
No, thank you. I'm fine.
Oh, fine. Be
Jeff
that way.
Martin. God damn. Do you know Jeff Martin?
I do not.
Dude, he is one cool motherfucker, I'll tell you that. He really is. When I scroll through Facebook and I see his name, I stop. Because everything he posts is funny as shit.
All right, so cars 1 through 3 have last been in the pits 28 laps ago. Vern was in 14 laps ago. And then you got 5 through 8 are also 28 laps. So, and then everybody after that is 7 or 1 now. So tire changes could matter. We'll see how that goes, how that plays out. So starting this time around, we got Adam Matz in front, Tommy Haynes is second, TJ Lee will be third, Vern Bradley will be fourth, and Glenn Jamieson will be your top 5. With Burt Wilson lining up in 6th. Pace car will drop down again this time around. Is that a Mitsubishi? I'm not sure. We could probably go to...
That's
No, we're
what
not
it
going to
looks
see it
like.
now. I was going to say we'd go to the nose of Adam Matz, but we're not going to see it now. So green, green, green. Here we go. Adam getting a nice jump on that restart. TJ Lee going to the inside. He is going to be second place now. Let's go back here
it
with...
could be a Tesla, but no.
I doubt it's a Tesla.
Yeah. It's,
Tommy Haynes is going to hold on to that third spot. Vern Bradley is right behind him. Vern getting a little loose. And there's another caution.
hello. Where am I up to? 2 now.
Thought Vern was going to be the caution there for a moment.
I said 4 and 20, right?
You did.
So I got 11 more to go. No,
I think so.
yeah, 11 more.
All right, so we got cars flipping. Holy hell.
Oh, hey, that's crowd, please.
Wow. It's, let's go here and we'll rewind that one.
That was impressive.
That was impressive. We'll hop on with Bert here and rewind back through that again.
I don't know. That one's going to shake your head a little bit.
See a little bit of net code there with the 70 and the 21, and then
that.
And then that.
Mm-hmm.
It caused the 70 to come down into the 21 and spin him into the wall, and there you go. So that one looks like a net code issue for me.
I don't know about that.
No?
I can't call it. I'm not a guy that calls that.
You
That'd
see
be a
those two right
Macaulay
there.
thing. Yeah, but usually netcode they're about a foot away.
Well, there
away.
wasn't touching when Bert started to go down, there
We
wasn't
can't sit
touching,
and
which
argue about
spun.
it, so
Well,
we're
watching it
not here
right
to
now.
say that. I see it, but it looks like he got into his fucking car. But again, that's not my call. Who's in the 21?
21 is
Oh,
Randy Showers. And who was that got caught? I missed that. 38. It was the 38
we'll find out
of
what
Gary
they say
Wright.
at the end of the race.
38 of Gary Wright. So let's get back up here. End of session.
Hey, you don't mind if I smoke, dude?
Oh, go ahead. Apparently we're back green. I never heard it say green.
I'm still looking at the replays, so I'm way behind you.
Like I say, it's somehow we restarted. I didn't hear it say green, green, green when we were doing that, so totally missed it. But we are now green. Adam Matz is in front. Tommy Haynes in second. Keaton Tripp third. TJ Lee in fourth. Glenn Jameson is fifth. Vern Bradley's now fifth. Glenn Jameson is sixth. Let's go look at that right there. Brandon Showers is seventh. Jacob Daniels is 8th, Ray Polking is 9th, and Junior Harville will round out your top 10. John Wimbish and Mike McCulley are battling for 11th right now. Chuck Sweeting is 13th. Nick Hunt will be 14th, and Gary Wright is going to be 15th.
I wonder if Nick is a brother named Mike. You see what I did there?
I saw what you did there.
Right.
Brandon getting a little loose there, trying to battle Vern. fall back in line behind Vernon. He's going to duck down on the inside, try to get around in the inside on him. See TJ Lee kind of getting into that bunch there. TJ currently about a second behind Tommy Haynes for third place. Brandon going to the inside of Vern. Looks like he's going to get him this time around. Glenn Jameson going to the inside also. See Vern getting a little loose, trying to hold on to a spot. And Mike McCulley back here battling. He's in 9th place, going to the outside, trying to get around Ray Polking. That Little Mermaid car.
Little tiny mermaid.
What do you think about that?
I don't.
Oh, okay. McCulley going to the inside. Oh, he squeezed him, catching a wall.
That's racing.
Pause that there, switch our view, rewind.
Why are we rewinding?
Because so we can see what happened.
Is there a caution? Remember,
Yes.
I'm way behind.
Yes, there's a caution. I said that. I said there's a caution.
I didn't hear that part. You made me smoke, so I'm coughing up the wall.
Oh, okay. All right. So it looks like Michael come around the inside of Ray. Ray went up, caught the wall, came down a little bit, and
There goes the Little Mermaid.
there goes the Little Mermaid. Jacob. Oh, who was that? Jacob Daniels getting absolutely demolished from behind.
Was he in prison? Wow, that's fucking harsh.
Ooh, that was Ricky. That was Ricky.
Enrique.
See him hitting the brakes and trying to stop and just couldn't get around, couldn't get out of the way.
Yeah, that's a mess.
That's going to put that gentleman right there, Tommy Haynes, in the
Mr.
lead.
Haynes.
And Ray, somehow, has managed to
It was funny.
let's go to the nose and see if we can get this figured out for you here, nation.
Good luck with that.
All right, well, there we go. We're going to take back off here. Green, green, green. Tommy's going to get that jump broke loose just a little bit there. See Ray breaking out to the outside. We got 3 wide for second place right now. 56, 26, 23. Sure, nothing will go wrong there.
No.
Keaton Tripp trying to work his way on the inside of John Wimbish. Chuck Sweeting also trying to work around John. And another caution.
Some of a bit. Oh, wait, I should be winning now.
You are winning now. Wasn't going to admit it, but I'll admit it.
Well, you know it's $300, right?
Previous crash, that looks like... Oh, there's a couple cars going around on that one. Looks like...
I think I might have shot too low.
Looks like 63 Glenn Jameson spinning out. Looked like him and Nick both kind of broke free at the same spot. See him coming around this corner here. See Nick kind of breaking free, Glenn breaking free, and then we pop back here. TJ Lee also breaking free at the same spot. So all three of those guys breaking out this corner.
Yeah,
No.
that's bad.
So pace car's coming back out. It's already out. Let's go to the end of the session here. All right. We're 133 laps out of 150.
Well, that means there's 18 to go. Wait, no. Never mind. Hey, yeah, that's right. 18.
Well,
Are we
now
doing
it's
a
16.
driver of the day?
Huh?
Are we doing a driver of the day?
Maybe.
Maybe, you say.
Maybe.
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 Well, if there's a maybe, then there's a maybe not. I don't. Just ignore me.
I usually do, Nation.
Like everybody else.
All right, on this restart, we're going to have Brandon Showers going to take the starting spot. Keaton Tripp's going to be the outside in second. Chuck Sweeting in third. Adam Matz fourth. Vern Bradley will start fifth, and Jacob Daniels will start sixth.
I like Brandon Showers, but I can't vote for him because Ford.
Because what?
Ford.
Green, green, green.
Can't do that.
What's going on, Mama Nikki? Brandon getting that jump. Chuck Sweeting going to the inside of Keaton Tripp, trying to get around him. We're going to jump back here to these two and watch them battle it out right now. They're battling for second place. Adam Matz holding on to fourth. And there's a caution.
Son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
What are we up to? No, I only had 20 laps. I think, all right, I win. Because that was for 20 laps. And we got 4 and 20.
Yeah. So, saw Jacob break loose there, and
All right, we got 2 for the 26.
Just see him break loose there and just havoc commences. Or, as your favorite word,
Don't you even do it.
It was a kerfuffle.
Stop it. I was just starting to like you.
We haven't said that word in a while. You being here reminded me of it. Made me remember. Yeah, since they've been going into the pits, they haven't, we went about 80 laps caution free, and ever since then it's been caution fest, so. They're currently at 9 cautions. 11 laps to go.
And you said there was just going to be one more with 20?
I thought they would get her settled back down. I was wrong. I admit it. I'm wrong.
It seems like they settled down in the beginning.
Apparently.
You usually don't get stupid until there's 5 laps to go.
Well, you know. I mean, most of these cautions haven't been really battle cautions. They're just guys spinning out.
I hate this track so much.
Well, we knew there would be cautions. We just didn't realize that they wouldn't be until the second half of the race. And with that lap there, we are now 10 to go. 10 to go. We had 27 start, and I think
Got like 3 now.
I mean, it's still counting for 24 of them. Now it says it's still counting. My counter must be wrong.
You have 9 laps now, don't you? Or am I?
Yeah, we got 9 laps to go with this green. Let's see if they can make it to the end.
Nope.
You have no faith.
You're the optimistic one. I'm the realistic one.
Realistic or just an ass?
You know that's true.
We got Brandon holding on to the lead, Keaton Tripp right behind him, Chuck Sweeting holding on to third, and Adam Matson fourth. Vernon Bradley is going to round out your top 5. That is that first group of 5 right there. You see a little bit of a gap between them and 6th place, which is Michael McCauley. And caution.
So I won that thing. You owe me $300.
Oh yeah, you won it. There is no $300. You do not pass go. You do not collect the $300.
So how are we standing on the $300 thing?
How are we what?
How do we stand where you owe me $300?
So let's go far chase here. I saw several people involved in that one. Looks like that one might have been See, we got 17 here, Tommy Haynes.
God damn, that's a mess.
Yeah. Actually, we can probably do chopper view.
I think the winner is going to be anybody with a car that still runs. Take my little Jeep out there and beat him.
You see a 60 getting hit on that, and a couple other vehicles getting hit. So, yeah. Yep. Lots of stuff going on there. All right. I can't tell what that logo is on that car.
Which one are you talking about?
The pace car. You'll see it in 10 minutes.
I think, yeah, no doubt. I'll see it tomorrow morning. I think it's just some kind of generic car that they modeled.
Must be. All right, anyways.
Got 3 more laps of this shit. Yeah, that looks like some generic car. Because it looks like part BMW, part Mitsubishi, part Toyota.
All right, pace car is down. We are going to go green. We have going to go green, yellow, checkered. Or green, white, checkered, sorry.
Yeah, I don't think it works that way.
It could.
No, it probably has.
Keaton's making a push for the outside, trying to get around Brandon. Brandon trying to hold him off. We got one more lap to go. These two are going to battle it out. Oh, Keaton catching the wall on that. Catching the wall hard. There you go. Austin, you're just mad you're not in here for him to take you out. Which, why aren't you in here tonight, sir? All right, so let's go like this. Like that. And we will get on to the interviews.
Oh shit, do I have to hang around for that?
I mean, you don't have to, but I mean, you're here, so
Oh, you're a dick.
that's what I'm wondering, Mama Nikki. All right, moving in first here, we got Mr. Keaton Tripp. You got a copy?
Yeah, I got you guys.
Well, Keaton, you had a hell of a battle. Most of the race you were out front before the cautions came out, and then you had a battle here at the end and just managed to catch the wall. And unfortunately, that put you back a little bit, and you ended in third, but still not a bad spot, especially with everything that's going on tonight.
Yeah, it was a fun race in the beginning, and then it derailed pretty quick, and yeah, it was kind of just a fucking shit show. I don't know what strategies were going on. Everyone was all over the place, and Brandon ended up getting himself up there in position. I gave it a shot there on that 2 degree, and I sent that bitch out to his outside, and I managed to hold on to it, and yeah, he just got into me off a 2 there, and it's no biggie. It's part of it. He's going for a win. I'm going for a win. So it's just part of short track racing. Sometimes you get fucked over. So, but it's part of it. And I just want to congratulate him because I forgot which restart it was when he got jumped in front of me, and Tommy Haynes went in the pits, and he basically just took off from there, maintained it. He did a good job.
Well, you've got a fan club out there tonight too. You got driver of the day.
Oh boy.
Of course, your fan club's a little harsh tonight too. You got Austin out here saying that you choked.
Well, maybe there should have been like 20 cautions with 50 to go. Probably would have been fine. But man, I didn't know what I had to do. Kept getting shuffled around.
Oh, you got Mama Nikki yelling at you for language.
Yeah, we don't fucking swear here, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't do that.
Well, I mean,
Ooh, no, we don't.
you drove away with a thing in the beginning half, and then cautions happened, and that kind of changed up everything. You know, pits had to happen in there somewhere, and the cautions kind of messed everything up, I think, for some of you guys, and then had to battle your way back up through all that. And, you know, at the end, still not bad third place. There's 27 cars tonight, and I think only like 18 maybe finished, but it's it is what it is, and you're still getting third place points. So
yeah, at least I survived the night. It was pretty rough, crazy night for a lot of people. So ended the night with only a 2x, so could have been worse.
You still got that crazy driver of the day thing.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I got that.
And you got more points than anyone else on the 419 team.
Yeah, they didn't show up tonight. They had to do CYO basketball tonight.
So you've got that you can hang over their heads too. So
Yeah.
they're talking. A couple of these guys in here talking trash. You know,
Yeah,
at least you're here getting points.
Yeah.
So, well, is there anybody you'd like to thank for your third place and driver of the day tonight?
Yeah, obviously my fans, which is pretty much just the whole family, 419 teammates, and thank you guys putting on the races and the broadcasts every week. It's always fun to go back and rewatch them. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see if we can get a win tomorrow.
All righty. Well, congratulations on your P3 tonight, and we look forward to seeing you tomorrow night.
Yep. See you guys.
All right. Then moving on, we've got. Why is it? All right. What's going on here? There we go. Adam Matz, you have a copy.
Yeah, I got you. How are you doing?
Not too bad. How are you doing, Mr. Second Place?
Yeah, pretty good. I'll take second. I thought for a second the leaders are going to wipe each other out and give me a win, but wasn't that
Usually
lucky.
happens.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we saw 80 laps of caution free, and then we saw the rest of the race of cautions. So, how did were you involved in? I know you were up front for a lot of that, but obviously you had to go in for pits at some point, and did you have to struggle through any of that, or?
No, fortunately, I stayed up front towards the second half of the race. It was definitely like two different races. It felt like two different races. The first half green, nothing's really going on, and I was feeling pretty good because we were starting to make some ground. But the leaders were kind of, I could just maintain. I couldn't really run them down, and then once we had that one caution, I think pit stops had just started, and then it was just we couldn't get going again, and it was just caution after caution. And honestly, I felt like a little bit of timing, your restart position, I think, was a big deal. And then I stayed out there just to lead some laps, and I pretty much was committed to stay out until I got past. Keaton passed me, so then I pitted. And yeah,
Well, 27 cars out here. We had 10 cautions, and you finished in second. So, I mean, you can't be too upset about that.
oh no, yeah, I'm super fortunate to get a top three. Second, I really wouldn't have believed that. I didn't feel like I really had that kind of pace. I was actually shocked by my qualifying. I didn't think I ran a fifth place lap time because I was all over the place in qualifying. The car felt slippery, and I just feel like I'm sliding every lap. And the pace was weird. I don't know. It was different than usual, but I never felt like the car had any grip at all. I'd be loose in, tight in the middle, loose off, and just all over the place.
Broadcaster, broadcast.
Well,
Oh, did we lose some?
no,
Sorry.
no.
I think we lost.
Nation has like a 2-second attention span, and if you don't say something, it's just what. Anyways, well,
Wait, what?
nothing. So, is there anybody you'd like to thank for your P2 tonight?
Yeah, thanks to the Third Wave Motorsports and my teammates. Ray Poking finished 10th, so that's great. I think he did get caught up in a couple of things, but he managed to continue on and get a top 10, so that's good. John, I think he got caught up in some wrecks also, and then Jerry had some issues with pit road and some black flags that eventually kind of took him out. So I think Jerry was pretty fast. He was probably just as fast as me, and John was pretty fast too. So yeah, I'm fortunate they didn't get better finishes, but luckily I survived. And
Yeah.
Grayson
Come,
Jade
you got
Photography,
too.
yeah, and New South Metals, and then you guys for the broadcast.
Well, congratulations on that P2 tonight, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night.
Yeah, I hope so. Thanks.
Good job, bud.
All right, and that's going to lead us to the man of the hour, Mr. Brandon Showers.
I can hear you guys loud and clear.
What's up, buddy?
How you guys doing?
Well, we're doing all right. How are you doing?
I'm here and he's over there.
I'm pumped, man. I'm freaking pumped. Can't lie. Beginning of the season's been pretty rough, so I mean to come out with a win tonight, I'm freaking pumped right now.
Well, I mean, you battled hard. You were in the front. You were in the back. You were all over the place. I mean, did you have any? Were you in around like any of those cautions?
No. I honestly didn't see any cautions tonight.
Okay.
To be totally honest with you. So everything, well, I guess, was behind me.
Well, I mean, that right there is a good thing for you. And you had some battle in there with Adam and Keaton there at the end, and looked like Keaton was gonna have a heck of a battle with you on those last few laps, and he slid up and caught the wall and kind of fell back, and you got that opportunity and held off Adam for first and finished the race first place. You led 18 laps tonight, so I mean, you had some great restarts after those cautions and ended up first.
Yeah, I know toward the end, my very last pit stop, I pitted with Keaton. I seen he went in and I went in too, but he must have taken 4 and I taken 2, only right sides, because I was practicing a lot earlier. probably around 7, and I probably ran around like 60 laps. Pitted, checked the tires. My left sides were still like high 90s, you know what I mean? So I was like, if this comes down to the wire, I could get positions off of just right sides, and that's what I did. But at the very end, that green white checkered, I am not going to lie, that very, very last lap, I did use up a lot of the track because I did get into it a lot earlier than I wanted to. But that's because I knew he was freaking coming up on the outside, I mean, you guys know how Keaton is. He's one
Yeah,
hell of a
he's
driver,
fast.
so he was whooping ass the whole night, you know what I mean? Same as Adam Matt. So those two stood out the whole night.
Yeah, and, we saw you guys battling it there, and you managed to hold on and get first. So
it was one hell of a battle. I mean, that very last lap, I think the restarts, if you get a good restart, you're up there. You know what I mean? It's pretty hard to get a pass when someone gets a really good start when you're leading.
right.
But I did apologize to Keaton for using up the track. I did feel bad. But I'm not gonna lie, I had to do whatever I had to do tonight to get a freaking win because this season has been rough. I haven't even been really finishing races.
Well, and with the exception of the second half tonight, I mean, like I said, we had about 80 laps green racing here at Richmond, which we were kind of surprised by with what we saw during practice. The second half was kind of more what we were expecting a little bit, maybe not quite as much as what we were expecting, but 27 cars tonight. You ended up first. Is there anybody you'd like to thank for tonight's first place?
Aside from me.
I guess, well, obviously I thank you guys always whenever I'm up here in the booth. I don't get to come up here and talk to you guys much, so I appreciate you guys, you know what I mean? Creating a movie every single week, Tuesdays and Wednesday nights. And I guess shout out to Showers Racing.
There you go. Congratulations on that P1 tonight, and we look forward to seeing you hopefully tomorrow night.
Appreciate you guys. You guys have a good night.
You too.
Good job, brother.
Thank you, Nation.
Well, Nation, you got anything else to say for tonight's race?
I hope not. I mean, really?
All right. Well,
let's get the fuck out of here.
We'll get out of here. So, on behalf of WFO Racing and RGC Motorsports, this has been Tuesday Night Racing at Richmond Speedway. We hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to go out, hit that like, hit the follow, hit the subscribe, get the notification bell so you see us next time, which we'll be back tomorrow night for the Truck Series. Same track. We will see you then. And until next time, have a great night and later on, everybody.